There is a sound in the spirit. Can you hear it? It is the rattling of bones, the whisper of wind stirring lifeless places. God is moving. God is speaking. And He is calling you to prophesy, not with the voice of doubt, not with the eyes of what is seen, but with the fire of faith that looks into the valley of dry bones and declares life where death once ruled. This is not the season to retreat. This is the moment to rise and speak what the Lord is saying. God says, prophesy over your dry bones. You've stared long enough at the graveyard. You've wept long enough over what used to be. You've walked circles in the valley, wondering why life has drained and strength has scattered. But hear the word of the Lord. These bones will live again. This is the season where you must open your mouth and speak life into what looks dead. Your dreams, your calling, your anointing, they may appear buried, but they are not forgotten. They are not finished. They are waiting for a voice. Your voice. You say, but I'm not a prophet. But God says, if my spirit lives in you, then my word burns in you. And if my word is in you, then you will speak what I command. You don't have to feel qualified. You don't need a stage. All you need is to stand in the valley and echo heaven. Say what God says. Declare what He has promised. Even if your voice shakes, even if the bones have been dry for years, even if you feel like you're the only one left with hope. Prophesy anyway. Because prophecy is not about performance, it is about obedience. When Ezekiel stood in the valley of bones, he didn't understand how they could live. But he said what God told him to say, and as he spoke, the bones began to move. As he prophesied, structure returned, form returned, breath returned, and what was once a wasteland became an army. That is what happens when you speak what God speaks. So look again. Look at the dry place. Not with despair, but with destiny. Don't just cry over it. Don't just pray about it. Stand in it and prophesy over it. Call forth what is not as though it were. Command the winds to blow. Call the breath to enter. Align your mouth with the voice of God and release what He's been waiting to perform. He is waiting on your words. Yes, He is sovereign. Yes, He is powerful. But He chooses to partner with your voice. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and it's time to use your tongue to speak resurrection. Heaven is ready to back your voice when your voice echoes the word. The angels are waiting for your command. The winds are listening for your agreement. The dry bones are still bones until someone declares, live. And let me tell you, those bones will respond. They may have been silent for decades. They may have been scattered across seasons and storms, but the word of the Lord can gather what trauma scattered. The word of the Lord can restore what time decayed. God has not forgotten the valley. He has not forgotten you. He has not withdrawn His Spirit. He is waiting for you to prophesy. And when you do, don't just whisper. Declare it boldly, with faith, with urgency, with clarity. Don't entertain doubt. Don't mix your prophecy with fear. Let it be pure. Let it be fire. Let it be fierce. This is the hour for prophetic boldness, not passive hope. This is the hour to stand over what died and say, you will live, you will rise, you will fulfill what God spoke. You've spent long enough rehearsing the death. Now rehearse the promise. Speak the word. Declare the word. Live in the word. Let the word rise in your bones and spill from your lips. Don't let what you see silence what He said. You were not placed in the valley to bury hope. You were placed in the valley to resurrect it. And God didn't give you breath to remain silent. He gave it so you could prophesy. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you, and He speaks. He calls. He commands. And He does not ask you to explain. He asks you to declare. So rise up, prophet of God. Rise up with your voice and your fire. Stop waiting for the perfect condition. Stop hoping someone else will say it. You are the one. You are the mouthpiece. You are the trumpet in the valley. And as you open your mouth, the bones will move. As you open your mouth, heaven will answer. As you open your mouth, what was impossible will become inevitable. God is saying, I am breathing again on the battlefield. I am stirring the winds. I am shaking the dust. I am awakening what has been dormant. But I need your voice, not your excuses, not your hesitation. I need your yes. Speak, son. Declare, daughter. Cry out with boldness. Prophesy over your dry bones and watch me do what only I can do. And right here, in this moment, if this word is stirring something in you, don't hold it in. Make sure you like, comment, and share this message so others can be ignited with the same fire. Subscribe so you never miss a prophetic word that fuels your faith. We are building a generation of those who speak life into lifeless places. Don't just be a listener, be a carrier of the word. Be a voice in the valley, because the valley is not your end, it is your altar. The bones are not your defeat, they are your assignment. The dust is not your disgrace. It is the canvas where glory will emerge. Stop seeing the dry place as a punishment. Start seeing it as a prophetic platform. You are not surrounded by loss. You are surrounded by potential waiting for permission to rise, and you hold the permission. God has given you the word. Now give that word an outlet. Speak to your family. Speak to your spirit. Speak to your destiny. Don't negotiate with darkness. Don't entertain delay. Command the dry bones to live. Command the breath to come. God is waiting to perform His word, and He is looking for someone who dares to declare it. That's you. He chose you not because you were the loudest, but because you were willing. He marked you not because you had the most followers, but because you had a surrendered heart. And now He's saying, lift your eyes, open your mouth, say what I say, watch what I do. This is not just about reviving your life, it's about releasing my life into dead systems, broken families, weary nations. You are the carrier. You are the messenger. You are the revival. Don't let your voice die in the valley. The valley needs your voice. The bones need your fire. The wind is waiting for your obedience, and God is waiting to breathe through your surrender. Speak, child of God. Speak, and don't stop until you see the bones become soldiers. Speak until the breath returns. Speak until the wind howls with glory. Speak until the dust sings with resurrection. You were not called to echo despair. You were called to echo heaven. So lift your voice. Let it thunder through the bones. Let it shake the silence. Let it burn through the atmosphere. Don't wait for confirmation. The word is your confirmation. The command has already been given. Now prophesy. Speak life. Declare resurrection. Call forth what's been hidden in the shadows. The same God who breathed into Adam is breathing through you. The same God who parted the Red Sea is parting the silence around your promise. The same God who raised the widow's son is standing beside you in the valley saying, speak again. Don't let what you see determine what you say. Let what He says determine what you see. And you will see the bones rise. You will see the dream breathe. You will see the promise stand. He is not finished. He is not late. He is not silent. He is waiting on your voice. So declare the word. Stir the wind. Shake the valley. Prophesy over your dry bones, and then watch them live. This is the season of holy activation. This is the hour of prophetic fulfillment. And you are in the center of it. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not unqualified. You are chosen to speak, called to declare, born for revival. So step into the valley, lift your voice, and let your sound be the sound that shakes the earth. The earth is groaning for sons and daughters to rise. So rise. Stand tall. Prophesy boldly, because God has spoken. And when He speaks, dead things don't stay dead. They respond. They live, and so will you. The Spirit of the Lord is hovering over your valley. He is not intimidated by the dryness. He is not reluctant because of your history. He is drawn by faith, by those who dare to believe when nothing around them agrees. You may have been walking through silence, through loss, through delay, but the silence is breaking. The breath is returning. The King is issuing His decree, and His command is this: prophesy. Even when it hurts, prophecy. Even when nothing changes, prophecy. Even when your own heart doubts, prophecy. Because prophecy is not about feeling, it's about fire. It's not about perfect words, it's about faithful ones. The bones don't need your eloquence, they need your obedience. So open your mouth and speak as if heaven is listening, because it is. This is your turning point. The moment the valley shifts, the moment you stop agreeing with death and start aligning with life. It won't happen because you waited for change. It will happen because you spoke change. The power is in your mouth. The fire is in your breath. The breakthrough is in your boldness. And the God who spoke light into darkness is standing with you, waiting for you to release the word He gave you. Speak it. Declare it. Don't analyze it. Announce it. The bones are ready. The breath is near. The glory is coming. God says, prophesy over your dry bones. Watch me move.